welcome to Jackie's Reviews. Today I'm going to be making rice pudding, which was my grandma's recipe from Louisiana. This is leftover rice. There is no seasoning in here aside from the salt that you used originally to create nice white rice or brown rice, whatever. I'm using almond milk. You can use regular milk if you want. I'm lactose intolerant, so I use almond milk. Now, as you can see, I filled it up with liquid where it is covering the rice, okay? Because you're gonna want it to simmer for 10, maybe 20 minutes. Once I get it to that boiling or simmering point, I will put the lid back on the container. I like to add cinnamon to it. You could not, if that's what you so choose. Probably about that much or so. I mean, you don't need a ton. Turning it on. I'm gonna just stir it a little bit. If you can see, it's starting to bubble around the outside. It's looking really good. I just give it like another stir. Maybe just like tap a little bit to make sure any bigger pieces of rice that's still clumped together have broken apart. I'm going to turn the temperature down to like a 1 or a 2. Gonna place my lid on top to kind of help keep in that moisture and that heat a little bit better. And in case it starts bubbling or popping, like a bunch of stuff doesn't shoot out all over the place. And now I'm going to check it every 5 minutes until it gets to the consistency that I want. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, and every 5 minutes I stopped what I was doing and I came and checked on the rice. I stirred it and then put the lid back on. So it is about double the original size that it would normally be without reheating it again with the added liquid. So this is about perfect. I'm just going to turn the heat off, and because I have to put it in a mixer next, I'm actually going to let it cool down for like an additional 5 minutes or so, and then start blending it. The rice pudding has now been sitting for a couple minutes. It is still very hot. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it. It is still quite warm. I'm going to put it in my mixer. It's a Ninja. I don't know what else to say other than it's the Ninja mixer thing that I've had. So, all the rice is in. I use brown sugar to put in my rice pudding. I've not used plain white sugar. I haven't used honey. I just used the recipe that I was given. If you want to dabble and try your own thing, you are more than welcome to. I am going to start off with about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And once it's done mixing, I will do a taste test. It is always good to keep in mind that you can add more sweetness in. You can't take sweetness out in this kind of situation. Steamy. Looks perfect though. You see how it's sliding down? So it's a very good consistency. I don't like it when it's super thick, so this is a good consistency. You see how it drips, but it doesn't drip super fast, but it's also not sticking to the spoon. So we're gonna do a taste test, because if I need to add more sweetness to it, I need to do it now while it's still in the blender. So to me, this is the perfect amount of sweetness. I don't like things super sweet. So at this point, if you do decide that you want more brown sugar sweetener in, make sure that you do like a little bit at a time. Like after you do the 1/4 cup, maybe switch over to doing a tablespoon at a time to see if it gets sweet enough for you. And when you blend it again, If you want to take it out of the mixer, you can, and you can blend it by hand with a rubber spatula, or you can use your blender and just mix it for like 10, 20, 30 seconds and then taste it again as well. So after this point, you put it in a Tupperware or some sort of container, and you store it in the refrigerator for like a week or so. I've never put it in the freezer because me and my daughter always eat it super fast. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!